I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. Thank you, Groot, for that introduction. For those who don't speak Grootese, he was saying, this week we're going to talk a little bit about Marvel movies. If you haven't watched them, honestly, where you been the last 10 years? But seriously, they are, for the most part, on Disney Plus. I know that one of the exceptions is Ant-Man and the Wasp is still on Netflix, so if you have those two services, you can catch up. Also, if you have 40 free hours, because that's about how long it is. These are all the physical copies we have. Whoops. This handful. And this handful. And you'll... as you can see, we've had these so long. This one's from Blockbuster originally. The original Iron Man. This is actually like one of the first movies me and my husband saw together, like in the first year or so of our relationship, so that's pretty neat. I fell asleep the first time I watched it, but I was very tired, in my defense. I did include in our marathon Big Hero 6. If you watch the credits, it is originally a Marvel property, and it has a Stan Lee cameo, so it counts. It just does. Where you want to sneak it in is up to you. I viewed them in release year, so I just looked at when this was released and tucked it in there. It's just a nice break with all the heavy seriousness. Yeah, like, Robert Downey Jr., I know it's been said a bunch, was born for the role. Like, he is so perfect as Tony Stark. And it really, just, his, I'm not sure what the word is. Like, he's so perfect in the first one, especially, that, like, I don't think you could have gotten the rest of the movies if he had phoned it in. But yeah, I would say my favorite one is probably Thor Ragnarok, cause like Korg, obviously, great soundtrack. It's just very cool. I also enjoy Doctor Strange quite a bit. The soundtrack to Doctor Strange, the musical score, was written by the same guy who did the Star Trek Into Darkness. And it's a little funny because if you watch them close to each other, you can definitely hear some of the musical themes and strains are quite similar. I, of course, loved Guardians of the Galaxy with Baby Groot. Even though they do one of my franchise pet peeves, which was introduce a cute baby character, and in the very next movie, he's an annoying teenager. They didn't actually even wait till the next movie. It was during the end credits. It's like, dude, give me cute baby Groot a little while longer. I know, they grow up so fast, but come on. A little intermediate stage would be nice. But yeah, and of course, like, these two movies especially, like, hit the Pixar notes of go grab some tissues, because I suppose I should be holding them that way around. There are some powerful moments in these. There's a moment in Endgame where Ant-Man's talking to a kid on a bicycle briefly, and Ant-Man asks, like, oh, what happened here? And this kid just looks at him for a moment, and you can just tell, like, this kid has seen some stuff. a powerful, well done moment. Like, oh, and just a little bit of show and tell time. While we were watching one of the movies, because this was kind of a quick build, Justin built the Iron Man Hall of Armors here. There's Tony Stark right in front. You also got the little fire extinguisher little robot. And then, like, in the back here, you can see some of his other suits. And, yeah, it's just really cool set. If you're in the mood for Legos, might want to pick that up. Especially if you're marathoning the 40 plus hours of these guys. Yeah. Samuel L. Jackson is also great, who you will of course know from Jurassic Park, where he played the guy who said, "Hold on to your butts." Here he's the guy who keeps getting cut off from trying to say his favorite word. No, that was only in one of the movies. Oh, and of course, for those of you who may not know, stay till the end of the credits for all of these. Even Infinity War, Endgame, which doesn't actually have an end credit scene per se. It has a little sound at the end, which harkens back to a film earlier, without giving any spoilers. Yeah, these movies are really good. I enjoyed them a lot. It just does take a bit to go through. We probably would have honestly been watching them around now anyways, since I believe this was the original week that Black Widow was supposed to come out, so this marathon would have happened no matter what. Kind of sad that I believe that's been pushed back to November now, so all things being normal by then, hopefully. Anyways, enjoy your viewing, and we will see you for the next upload. Bye! I am Groot.